And welcome back to The Legend of Zelda, Tears of the Kingdom on Gaming for Grandparents. I'm Echo Pearl, and we are outside of one of these stables at one of my favorite places to get tomatoes because there's so many tomatoes here. And what we're doing is... Hold on a second. How come you did that? That was weird. How come you weren't registering? Thank you. Yeah. Alright, so this is... Oh, there's more over here. I can't resist them. Because they really do. I mean, one tomato is one heart. And then you end up with cooking them. And 5 tomatoes equals 10 hearts. So, and sometimes it's 12 or 15 hearts. It's really weird. Alright, sorry this is very blinding right at the moment. But these crazy Octoroks are everywhere, and I'm about to die from them. They're not nice. Well, good thing is I have a bunch of apples that I can just chew down real quick. Alright, so across the river there is a... what is it called? A shrine. So we will try to get to that shrine, but we also ran into some of these guys over here, and I can't remember what they need. So let's go talk to them. Actually, before we talk to them, let's read their book. Princess Zelda's Meat and Rice Bow. Raw meat, Hylian rice, and rock salt. I don't think I have the rice yet. Alright, so I don't think I can help you guys yet. Sorry. Let me go back into here. Yep, Savannah. Yep. I don't have the rice. Okay, so I'll have to come back and help you guys another day. But they're the ones that need the rock salt, so that's good. I'm just wandering around here seeing if I have any more pigs, tomatoes. Where did you go? Oh. Excellent. I want my stamina shroom here. Aha! You are back behind me, aren't you? Nope, that's not you, huh? There we go. There's like 4 or 5 of these crazy Octoroks here. This is not by any means the last one. There's one more, I think, up here. But at any rate, and you can get more apples here as well. So it's not just tomatoes. But I do love that you can get some... Oh, you can get some meat. So getting meat is a good thing here. And it's not just pig, there's deer here as well. But understand that when you kill one thing, they all run. But yeah, so this is a great area here to... And yeah, Addison is right there. But I'm going to go over, grab my shrine for this area. And I'm going to put my little food box. Pot, there we go. That's what I meant to call it, is a pot. There. So now I have that marked. We've got a shrine over there, a shrine there, and a shrine over there. So I just want one more shrine so I can get my... actually, we might go ahead and work on all 3 of these shrines. But for now, we will be going up here. Dude, where's your friend? Okay, their friend's back that way. We'll come back to you another day. Where's your friend? He's across the river, isn't he? where I just came from. Oh, he's way down the river. Okay, well, that's not happening right now. What will happen is this. I will mark this spot with a leaf, and I'll come back to you some other day. Thanks, though. Alright, I'm coming over here to get this stable on my map and get this shrine to the stable. Because this is how I'm going to get to this area, is through these shrines that are over here. But now I've got Riverside Stable on the map. I need to grab my rock hammer and go around and collect the arrows. That's what I was looking for. Alright. I love at nighttime how easy it is to see all these shrines. But this is Riverside Stable. Those guys are supposed to be here. That we just stopped because they're all sick, you know, across the river there. Yeah, they're all sick. They messed up that recipe. But I don't have Hylian rice right now, so I am just going to go in here and see if I can complete this shrine. And I may just do shrines today. See how many shrines I can get done today. Alright, so it's not a combat. Building with logs. Yeah, okay. First of all, I don't like having these really big weapons dangling because it's just a distraction to me. Alright, so basically... Oh, this is this pain in the butt one, isn't it? Ah. This one sucks, sorry. I know I said that aloud, but it's if I recall correctly, if it's the one I'm thinking it is. And that was just me being stupid just right there. So I'm just going to come here. Whoops, come here. No, I can't do uppies there? Okay, well, fine. Thank you. Yeah. This is the one that is so painful. The precision you have to use is just irritating for this one. So I set that down and it immediately rolls. And then I can't reach it. Yeah. Alright, so we're going to be on this one for a minute just because it's a challenging one. I mean, I get the concept, but it's just the precision is just such a nightmare. Attach it. Alright, good. You're attached now. Let me do this. Turn you like that. Come here. Yeah. Alright. Come on up here. Well, the good news is that I got that stuck, so that's good. but did I get it stuck in a way that allows me to get across it? I don't know. Yeah, so it's not just precision in building, it's precision in movement. Yep. Alright, well. I missed him. I missed it. I missed it. I missed it. Alright, let's think about this for a second. Because... where are you going, Link? He's like he's just wanting to crawl into a corner. I get it, okay? I want to crawl into a corner too. Alright, let's just bring this all over here. Alright. That actually might work. Okay. Let's see if it will or not. I don't know. One. I want you to... okay. Go right there, maybe. Maybe. We'll see if this works. I don't know if it will or not. I feel like it should work, but I don't know that it will or not. Yeah. Alright, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to break you all apart. Then I'm going to place you like this. Okay? Nope, you're a little bit too sharp, aren't you? Alright. Then I'm going to take you and put you like this. And then I'm going to take you and I'm going to turn you to where you like this. Alright, now if I push you up here and then set you down right here, right? No. Come here. That works too. Come on, Link. Get up there. Thank you. Thank you, Link. Yep. Now what do I need to do? I have to do more? I need all of this stuff, don't I? I need all of that, I think. Because I think ultimately I'm going to have to like build a raft to get over that last part. Alright, well... how come I can't swim over this section, you know? That's what my question is. We'll just go ahead and attach you two together. Yes, I have done this shrine twice, and I don't remember how I did it the other time, so... you know, when you do this, like, 8 months ago, and then again 4 months ago, doesn't mean you remember Oh, I need to get... Alright, well that works too. That will still allow me to jump up here, right? Yep. And now I need to do this, but I need to do it as a 2 by 2 by 2 by 2 by 2. So I don't have to worry about so much precision. We will put it like this. Oops. Alright, well. Boom. Well, once again, my mic was muted, so the last 20 minutes or so of this video, no voice. I'm probably just going to let you listen to the game noises, because they actually do invest a lot of money in the sound effects for this game. But at any rate, sorry everyone. I don't know that I was talking all that much. It's all about just building things to get across water in this section. But it's important for me to try and get as many shrines as I can to increase my stamina and increase my hearts. As soon as I can. Because the more stamina and the more hearts you have, the stronger you're going to be and everything. So it just helps with taking on a lot of enemies. Yeah. So, and of course I'm trying to now build a raft with a attaching a fan, and I keep dragging all these logs with me, even though there's logs that were provided. Uh, Link's just doing a log roll at this point. He is so like, I don't care about rafting, I just want to do a log roll. At any rate. And yes, every time he does something weird, I'm going to blame him and not my fingers. Yeah, that's I think every gamer does that. At any rate, we will get this raft in the water there and get this shrine completed, because this, I believe, is the last one, and then we're good to go. So, but the one thing that there's a chest over there, so I just noticed the chest. So I'm now aiming this raft in the direction of the chest. So we'll see how this works out for me, shall we? So the waterfall is going to push the raft back towards Link. So it's okay that we went past it. Obviously, I would have rather that not happen, but once it gets close enough, we can ultra hand it and then take it over, aim it towards the blessing, and finish up this. And now I need to jump out there, fight the currents, and finish this shrine. I did it. So like I said, I think I'll just let you listen to the gameplay, the sound effects and that, and not do a complete voiceover in this section. Only because everything that I'm doing right now is all about getting more shrines so that I can get more stamina and get more hearts. So I've pretty much dedicated this entire episode in just getting shrines. It's such a relief to have completed that second wheel on the stamina. However, I will be truly happy once I get the third wheel completed. But that is going to take 4 times 5, 20 shrines to be able to get that one done. Alright, we'll come over here and talk to Pen. And, let go. That was crazy. Uh, anyway, I've been hearing some chirps and warbles from my little birds. They say some regular guests of this stable are late to arrive. The chef here, Goddard, was going to meet with them to learn a new recipe that Princess Zelda taught them. My keen reporter instinct says something is wrong. Something is wrong here. Goddard has been over there waiting for the guests to arrive. He's barely moved this entire time. This whole time. Let's see. It's not unusual for guests to decide not to show up, right? But what if they were coming to share a recipe from Princess Zelda too? Could that mean these chirps and warbles are worth looking into? Apparently I can read faster in gameplay than I can in voiceover, but whatever. So basically there's some guests that didn't arrive. We're going to go over here and talk to Goddard and see what's going on, but we're also going to stop and talk to Beetle maybe, see what he's got. See if there's anything that we need from him, because sometimes he sells some stuff that we want to go. He sells different stuff at different stables, so I like to check to see what he has. And in this case, I always like to get the Hylian rice just because that is good for meals, making different meals with hearts. I'm going to go ahead and get some arrows. Um, but I want to see, do I want those arrows too? Maybe, yep, I'm going to go ahead and take those arrows too. Just give me some extra. Alright, that's all we're going to get from Beetle for now. We're going to come over here and bust some crates and get some more arrows. Then we will talk to Goddard and find out what the story is. Actually, we'll probably go down into that well first and then talk to Goddard and find out what the story is. I love it when there's always a lot of effort to get the arrows and there's only like 2. That's always fun. Alright, so we're in the well now. Let's see what we got in this well. Because there's things that we definitely want. Like that chest in the wall. Whoa, what the heck? What? Oh, I just put a pin on it. I don't need a pin on it when I'm like 5 feet from it. That's funny. And of course I can't get close enough, so now I have to do something fancy to get close enough to it. So, very frustrating. And chances are it's probably not going to be worth it, but here we go with building something so we can get that chest. Because that's exactly what we need to do, right? We don't need to rescue anybody, we just need to get this chest. Alright, let's see. Now I can reach it. Now it's a tug of war. Now the camera goes weird, and now I've lost the chest. Where did it go? And of course the chest blends in with its environment. Oh, might help if I just move the camera in the right direction, right? Throwing spear that's decayed. Yep, wasn't worth my time. Yeah, all the weapons on the surface have been decayed. So they're more brittle. They don't have as much durability. So that's why I'm constantly walking away from weapons that are on the surface. The only place where there's not this type of messed up weapon is in the depths. The exception is the Zonite weapons. They are not decayed, but they don't have very high durability. Alright, Goddard. Something isn't right. Angus and the rest would have crossed the bridge to get here, but... What's going on? Oh, I didn't notice you here. Are you a customer? If you're looking for the stable services, well, at any rate, I'm waiting here to do something. But when it's the past said they'd be arriving, I'm extremely worried. They've always crossed the Olin Bridge. I figured if I kept an eye on the bridge, I'd catch sight of them eventually. The guests are all gourmets. Their leader, a chef named Angus, has taught me a lot about cooking. They were all excited to visit, and I was looking forward to it. They have a recipe from Princess Zelda. If Angus and the others have tents, then maybe they're taking the trip nice and slow, camping along the way. Still, they haven't shown up yet. I have a bad feeling about this. Alright, well, we're going to go over to our tomato patch. And, actually, I guess we're going to cook first. It's so funny to watch these games that I've played, or these episodes, through editing after the fact, because I don't remember what I did next. So I thought I was going to go over and rescue the guys, but instead I'm stopping and eating or making food for myself. So, and basically I got a bunch of tomatoes earlier, so I might as well go ahead and make a bunch of meals. So obviously I'm going to have to cook a bunch of stuff because I have gone through a bunch with all the boss fights that I've done and all the monster fights that I've done. I've just been chowing down and of course, you know, my PvP, which is my fighting... No, it's PvP is player against player, isn't it? At any rate, whatever. My fighting skills are not that good. Um, so I just pretty much rush in and just start swinging. That's not what we're supposed to do. We're supposed to parry and deflect. And that's one of the things that's holding me back from really wanting to do Tears of the Kingdom, because you have to get really good at the parrying of the Guardians. And I am just simply not that good at parrying. I have very short fingers, and so that's part of my problem. I also have thumbs that actually bend backwards towards my body. They don't stay straight. The top part actually bends towards the back. I'm really great at thumb wrestling. You'd have to have a really long thumb, but even long thumb people, the way that my thumb bends backwards like it does, and it's natural. It's just the way my thumbs work. Um, yeah, you're gonna have a hard time thumb wrestling me because yeah, it's hard to get my thumb down when my thumb bends the other direction, opposite way. So there's times when, because my thumb is short and then it bends backwards, I interfere with the camera when I'm trying to shoot an arrow. And it's like, where are you going? And it's like Link's looking everywhere but where I need him to look because my thumb has pulled on that control when I need it to actually be focused on the buttons instead of the control button or the control stick. So, at any rate, that happens, but that's my life. But yeah, challenge me in thumb wrestling. I'll probably beat you. Well, unless you're Shaquille O'Neal, I probably would not be able to beat him, but at the same time... his hands are so huge. Like, his hands are the size of a human head. The average human... Yeah, so... Yeah, at any rate, my hand and his hand would look like a toddler's hand. Did you know that Shaq has a PhD? He acts so incredibly goofy, and yet when he's being sincere and not goofy, yeah, he's just a really chill, cool guy. I'd love to meet him, hang out with him. But I'd also only want to do that if we were sitting down. I would not want to stand beside him because he's 7'1" and I'm 5'1". So, yeah, that is just not a good match to be standing beside him. Love the man, but yeah, we'd have to be sitting beside each other because my neck would hurt and his neck would probably hurt too. Any rate, obviously I'm just talking about whatever while I'm cooking, but now I'm doing the Sundelion food. Sunny fried wild greens. Yay! So, it's... When we come to actually making different food products, you want to mix Sundelions with meat because that will give you not only the repairs to the heart, but it will also repair the gloom heart. So that's what you're wanting on the Sundelion flour. The rest of them, if I would just stick with the same exact food, like I've been, as you can see, I'm just doing nothing but apples, or I'm doing nothing but tomatoes, and it's because when sometimes, like, I think it happened in one of the videos where I mixed the stamina bulb with the stamina mushroom, and it turned into hearts instead of stamina. And it gave me no stamina with that combination. So that's why I don't always mix the foods, is because the very effect you're trying to get could be damaged by whatever you're trying to do. So, any rate, that's what's happening there. So, on the way to these guys, we're going to check to see if there's any eggs in these very big trees, and grab whatever tomatoes we run across. I think there's like 6 tomatoes on this side of the river, and then I think there's like 30 tomatoes on the opposite side. So this is always the best place to be for tomatoes. But you can also get different types of mushrooms here too. Um, so any rate, including an iron shroom, which I think is good for defense, if I recall. I'd have to look it up. But at any rate, so yeah, so we're just gonna run across this bridge here and grab, of course, this mushroom there. And it's always there. So, and, oh, we haven't rescued Addison here, have we? Do I want to rescue Addison? There's an Octorok over here, so that's what I'm kind of looking for right this minute. But I'm also looking for eggs. Because the second you start asking, or start to help Addison, this Octorok will start throwing a rock at you, and it's so annoying. And I think I just walked right past it in order to get those tomatoes. Yeah, tomatoes. Now I'm going to grab the stamina. Is this a stamina shroom? It is. Okay. Well, once again, you know, we're just wandering around with Link. The reality is there's like 3 or 4 Octoroks in this area. So, oh, okay, we are going to help Addison. Couldn't figure out now why are we going on? Oh, we're going to help Addison, so that's why. Okay. There's something called a hover rock or a hover stone or something of that nature that's in the Zonite capsule. I still have not found them yet, so it's very frustrating. And everything I just created I broke, so there we go. We'll reinvent the wheel when we get down to Addison. It's so funny when you're using Ultra Hand. The second you start moving something close to one of these characters on the screen there, they'll start squealing or whining or just making noise like they're afraid. So it just cracks me up. So I was like, okay, well, yep, it's still gonna fall. Sometimes I get frustrated and I just make Link walk away for a second and just, you know, stare out into the distance of, do we really want to fool with this? But, yeah. I have yet to complete all of the Addison signs. I think there's like 80 of them or something like that. And I know in my first gameplay, my second gameplay, I can't remember. I know I had to have completed at least 50 of them. But yeah, and I didn't finish all the caves. I think I got down to where I only had 47 Bulbul Frogs left to get. But there's, I think, 100 or something caves too. Any rate, so we're just gonna tack this on here, and this should wrap it up. And then we'll be done with Addison here. I'm just debating on where do I want to put this, and I'm totally hitting Addison instead of building it the way that I want it built. And that's not going to work the way I want it to work. So I keep going back and forth and back and forth and just getting frustrated. Yeah, see, that didn't work at all. it only wants to connect out here, and it's like, well, that's not going to do me any good. I need it to get to closer in. And so that's sometimes the frustration with this rigging, is that where you want to put this thing is not the way that it wants to be. So now I'm just going back to the drawing board and going to create something else and see if this will work. So by sliding it in here, and then hopefully when I pin one of these to here, it's actually going to work really well. We will see. I'm not 100% convinced yet, but yeah, that looks like it's going to work. But apparently I'm going to do some overkill here. I have no idea what I'm doing now. Oh, okay. I'm putting it right there. Okay. Alright. Like I said, typically you just do the T and it works, but some of these are too low or too high or just are challenging. But if you get those hover stones, it's perfect. So I just haven't found that gotcha machine yet. Alright, so now we can get on with the mission that we intended to do. And we're probably going to get hit by our Octorok while we're wandering through this forest. But let's face it, I'm going to wander around here and look for, oh, some enemies there. Okay. Forgot about these skeleton guys. And you have to not only break them apart, but then you have to kill their head. If you don't kill the head will get up and go back to a body. So, it's a little bit crazy. And you can't... I just set off Tulin. Now what am I running over here for? I need to go straight towards those lights, but I keep wandering around. No eggs up there. I don't know if I've ever found any eggs in the forest, but that's okay too. Whoops, smacked him right into the tree. Is there an egg up here? Nope. Alright, well, we've done our recon. Here we go. Whoops, go back there and read the book. Oh, okay, talk to him. Ooh, help, please. Princess Zelda, her recipe as written, don't. Okay. That was a complete sentence. Princess Zelda, meat and rice bowl. Combine raw meat, Hylian rice, and rock salt. The flavorful, comforting dish is sure to fill you with energy, but just make sure you follow the recipe exactly. I don't remember if I used up all my meat on the Sundelions. I have one raw meat left. Oh my goodness, I would have had to... No, I don't want a Sunderline. Why am I doing the Sunderline? Stop it. It's Hylian rice. Get rid of that. Thank you. Now, go over to the Hylian rice. And rock salt. Okay, good. Uh, that's so funny. It's like I don't even know if I got myself irritated when I was playing the game when I did that. But you know,
Oh.
Princess L, her recipe as written. Don't here have this, man.
Oh.
Ah, that smell. Hey, you, yeah, you. Can I have that meat and rice, please, please, please? I need it to eat it. Yep. This, I recognize the flavor. Ha ha, this is the recipe Princess Zelda shared. Yoit, Telly, Inda, hurry up and take a taste of this. Yay. Oh, thanks for your helping us. We were not doing well at all. Princess Zelda taught us how to cook this dish quite some time ago. We ran into her once during something. She was full of kindness for us, despite our group being a
Oh.
mess. But I do remember now that she said we needed to follow the recipe exactly. Ugh, whose bright idea was it to substitute monster parts in place of real meat?
Ah.
That was Yoit. Um, that was me, I'm sorry. I thought maybe her recipe would work well with monster parts.
Ah.
The road to gourmet greatness is littered with stuff you wouldn't think it's tasty. Gotta
Oh.
expand. Now's not the time to sit and figure out best practices for future. We gotta get to the Riverside stable. We're so late. I'm sure Goddard has been
Ah.
worrying. We really are grateful for your help. Let me say again, on behalf of all of you, you don't even know us, but used your valuable ingredients to save us. Here, please take this. And he pretty much just gave us the recipe we just gave him. Um, or he's giving us back the items to make that. So, except for instead of raw meat, we're doing raw gourmet meat this time. We like cooking with the very best. You can use all of that to cook yourself a meat and rice bowl sometime. Well, thank you very much, sir. Anyway, we'd better get ready and head to Riverside Stable, since we plan to be there well before now. Well, I'm not stopping you. You guys just keep chatting.
Ah.
See what I mean? I have to get going. Hopefully, we'll run into each other in the future. How many ways can you say goodbye, dude? So, Pin is showing up. Well, if it isn't my partner. And so he shows up.
Oh.
We've already figured everything out. And now he's going to take all the credit by going back to the paper and telling the editor, Tracy. So, any rate, so we're just recapping this whole thing. And you helped him. Okay, back on their feet. Yep, we did that. Thanks, Pen. Interesting. So the chirps and warble? I am impressed. Vast knowledge includes things that I wouldn't expect, such as recipes. Yeah. Such results, I am feeling a little proud of myself. Why, you didn't do anything. Here's the start of. Here's the start to the nest egg. 50 rupees. Thank you very much. I need those.
Yeah.
As you take on more stories, your base pay will obviously increase, and there are bonuses, of course. Keep up the good work. Dude, you don't even know who I am. Tracy knows who Link is, but you don't know who Link is. You're not that good at this whole reporter thing. Could you imagine Bill Gates or Elon Musk walking into a press conference and the reporters don't recognize them? Well, I guess if it was reporters who focus on like children activities, they may not recognize people like Link or, Elon Musk or Bill Gates. But at any rate, okay, we're going to work on this Korok apparently, or we already did this Korok. Nope, we have to do this Korok. Right, the little dude is not gluing on top, so... Alright, Let's see if this works. Alright, so we got our Korok here. A lot of these puzzles and these Koroks existed in Breath of the Wild too. I really need to stop every video by 35 minutes because these 50+ minute videos, it takes 2.5 hours for me to upload them. But I get caught up so much in the game that I forget to look at the clock. And that's why we have a 53-minute or 52-minute video. And it's just purely me not paying attention to the clock. I just get so caught up in the game and just have fun with it. And the problem with, just so you understand, taking 2.5 hours to upload, any little signal drop between me and YouTube kicks it out completely and I have to start over. So I literally have to babysit my computer for 2.5 hours to make sure that nothing is dropping. I can't even minimize the YouTube screen during that period of time. Whereas if I can keep it to a 35 minute video, it takes about 55 minutes to upload it. I can work on editing something else while, in fact, that's what I've done today, is I've edited, I think, 12 or 13 videos today, and I've uploaded 6 videos today. So I have been working at this for about 8:30 to 3:30, whatever hours that is. What, 7 hours? Yeah. At any rate, fun stuff. There's just some areas in this map where they have more Korok seeds than other areas. I think there are 1,000 Korok seeds available to locate. And that includes the ones that give you 2, I think. Either way, there's a lot of Koroks. And we'll end the video here. Thanks for watching Gaming for Grandparents. If you like this video, please subscribe.